Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm just wrapping up a beautiful day of trucking in Ocean Beach. Before we get started, I recorded a little tidbit of me driving today of why truck drivers are nice people. Check it out. Shows you how nice people who drive cars are. Not very nice. Truckers for the win! Alright, well, now that you guys know that truck drivers don't hate people, then most of us are actually pretty nice. I'm going to go ahead and jump into what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to talk a little bit about trucking, but the bulk of the video is going to be about relationship status or condition. If you guys or girls are in a rocky relationship, you really need to think hard about getting a truck if you're just starting. Because it takes a toll on you. When you first buy that truck, you're going to have to devote an unbelievable amount of time to figuring out how to use that truck to make money. For me, my wife is an amazing person. She stands by my side. She supports me. She does all those things that a great wife does. And that made it doable. It wasn't easy. It was still hard. And I'll tell you why. So when I first bought my truck, like I said in the last video, there was the issue with the paperwork. That about killed me, because I was not set up to truck, and it took me a couple months to get the paperwork sorted. Second, my so-called contacts that have worked for me, all of a sudden quit talking to me. They didn't have work for me, and it just sucked. Here I was with this brand new truck. I didn't have any work, and I didn't know what to do. So, if you guys don't believe in luck or divine intervention or karma or whatever, that plays a big role in trucking. You need to start believing in it. I'll talk more about that in a future video, but not today. So anyhow, what ended up happening, just real quick, I didn't have any work. My former employer, he had a truck driver quit, just out of the blue, I guess. And he was in dire need of a driver in a truck. So, here I was in San Diego, and he had a ton of work up in Northern California. I did not want to go up there, but give me 1 second. But I had to, because I needed to work and I needed to make monthly payments on this truck. And so I went up to San Jose and started trucking up there. And it was actually a pretty good deal. I worked up there for about 1.5 years until I decided to come back to San Diego in November of last year. And what I did up there is I helped run the asphalt crew. You know, I'm pretty good at asphalt, pretty good at operating, so it's a sweet deal. I'd show up in my truck, I'd bring out some machinery to the job site, I'd haul off material, bring material, take material back at the end of the day, haul equipment back. And so I was like an employee and an owner-operator for the guy. And it was a sweet deal. Granted, I was gone 5 days out of the week, and my weekends were short, but I learned a lot about the trucking business while I was there, and I wouldn't want to do it again, but if I absolutely had to, I would. So what I'm saying is, my first 1.5 years of the trucking business was rough. It was hard. It's hard on the family. So if you're not in a stable relationship, you know, it's going to be hard. It's going to add extra stress that you don't need. And I'm not Dr. Phil or anything. I'm not saying you should break up with anybody. I'm not saying any of that. But being in a steady, stable, healthy relationship will extremely help you, or at least not be a hindrance when you're getting your job started. So that's my input for today, guys. I'll talk more about how to make a good impression in my next video. You guys can do me a solid, like, subscribe, share with your amigos, and we will see you guys next time.